Aren't these cool? I can't see through them. They make a kaleidoscope effect on my vision, so I can't really stream with them, but they're really cool looking. Keep both. Alright, let's go. We're in an airship, so these are my aviator glasses, and these are my permanent glasses stuck to my face. Alright, here we go.
Striking. A statement. What do you think, Calvaggio?
A triumph of the human spirit!
We did good! Sorry
about
for the
that.
noise.
Now, where did you get this outfit?
I made it from the shops that are inside the shopping mall inside your closet.
From the mall in your wardrobe.
Incorrect. Where in all the wondrous cities and canals and black holes of the
Intense.
universe
So intense.
did you get this?
Oh.
I stole it. I won it. It was gifted to me. We get to make up a story about our outfit. It was gifted to me by Jen the Human, who created it from nail art inspiration.
It was gifted to me.
Ooh, I like this. By a crystalline being off the shoulder of Procyon. By a wizard en route to the Battle of Zenzedar. By a creature who appears in the minds of those who drink Shasha tea. I like crystalline being. That is cool.
By a crystalline being off the shoulder of Procyon.
Yeah.
Wonderful, courageous,
Okay,
Calvaggio.
sound warning for Calvaggio's voice.
Righteous!
Now, I don't mean to alarm you, but there's a hologram hovering about the ship.
Oh, is it Violetta?
Says he's a friend of yours.
Is it Lightman?
And I don't mean to be rude, but he's attracting chromosquitos.
Chromosquitos. Can we go back into the closet? I don't want to go back in the closet, but can we buy more clothes at any time? It seems like we can. We can look out the porthole. Wow!
This is the view from the porthole.
Are those space fish? I love our look. Oh yeah, and at any point today in the stream, I know the music's really loud, but it's worth it because this game is all about the music. At any point today, you can do ! shred to shred. We also have guitar emotes galore if you want to make your own combo. I don't want to go back in the closet. We only do that so we can make ourselves look hot. Exactly. Where's this hologram? It is Lightman. Hi, Lightman. What's up?
That you, Francis?
No. No, it's not Francis. Francis is no longer here.
My name is... Aren't you about to go on?
Man, there's no easy way to say this.
Uh-oh, bad news?
I've been canned.
What?
What? What happened?
Oh, a lot of things happened. This is the latest in a long sequence of happened things.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, son. Well, it is, actually. You've been promoted to the captain of the Cosmic Lung.
How? Why?
I've
When?
been what? No, that's insane.
The red right hand in charge of broadcast has sent word.
The red right hand in charge of broadcasts. Who is that?
More people watching your show than mine.
Wow.
Therefore, You're the captain.
You have to say no.
That doesn't seem fair.
You have to tell them I'm not ready.
No. No arguing with the ratings, kid. Half the galaxy's got their eyeballs on you.
Okay. So many eyeballs. I'm the captain, half the galaxy. I'm gonna say this.
So many eyeballs.
I never made it this far into Glimmerdom.
It's pretty.
It's rather wonderful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I guess things seem more wonderful when they're ending.
Oh, Lightman. Lightman, no! Come back. Alright, let's talk to these guys. Also, Duncan is in here somewhere. Oh, he's in his little house! Can you see him? He's in the tent. Oh, there he goes. He didn't like being pointed at. A mournful guitar solo, it really is.
Trouble?
Yeah, there's a lot of eyeballs.
Hard to tell.
We're coming upon the city. Are you ready? Got everything you need from the closet?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm a sensation.
What's your plan to get in, love?
I've got a ticket.
Really?
Yeah?
Oh, I see.
From that cave where we performed. I forget the name of it.
So there's no need for a daring, guns blazing infiltration?
That would be fun, though.
I don't think so.
Disappointing!
Listen. They're gonna resist you at first, mock you. Because they've never seen anything like you. The Glimmerdimmerinians think they've reached peak fashion.
Glimmerdimmerinians.
They're wrong.
TT, hi, welcome in. Are you ready to point out more equipment?
You wanna get their attention? Make yourself seen.
Alright, let's do it.
Well, the laser brain. It was an affair.
I am overcome with sorrow!
Goodbye, friends. Thanks for everything.
I'm overcome with sorrow. What gear have I missed? You know, I wasn't taking notes, but any future gear is up to you.
And good luck.
Thanks, friends. You're really cool. Oh, Duncan's in his other bed now. His little cat bed. Making biscuits. There he is. He's a happy boy. Glimmerdim is beautiful. Very sparkly. TT, the gear you missed was the nail art we did. Look at this, sparkles. Wow. This is impressive. I can't shred. Shred button does not function here. Fitting for the setting. That's what I was going for. I can't wait to take pictures of it. They're gonna turn out so cool. Hi.
Oi, not a step closer.
What are you?
I'm the laser brain labradorite Liz. Soloist of the first intergalactic transmission. The most famous child of Galaxram.
I am the laser brain,
Billy, Billy, Billy.
and this is my ticket.
I wish we could have come in with guns blazing. Maybe this won't work and we'll still get to do that.
Oh, it's a lovely ticket.
Something about dress code strictly enforced?
Can't argue with that. Gorgeous ticket. Look at that gold.
I am looking at it. It's the gold specifically that has caught the attention of my artisan's eye. What colour value would you say that was?
Well, I would guess it's golden toothpaste 22.
Hmm?
That was my evaluation too, sister. Golden toothpaste 22.
Good color.
Oh dear. Dear, dear.
You read about it, never think you'll see it.
Official colour guidelines state all official documents use golden toothpaste 23C.
Oh no. It's a counterfeit.
Terribly sorry.
Please leave immediately. Your appearance is comical.
No.
Comical? Have it your way.
I'm a big deal. I'm off to unleash an unholy racket. I'm off to burn the whole goddamn system down. I'm off to supply a riot. Let's do this one.
I'm off to unleash an unholy racket.
So we can't climb those stairs, but we can go this way.
Stop that thing!
It's color palette clashes.
I love the little trampolines.
Stop that creature!
No way! The city is so cool.
This is a fashionista, chief editor of Glitter City. Stop in the name of good taste.
No!
I cannot allow such rebellion, such daring, such blatant disregard for the rules.
Oh, I missed.
Cannot allow such rebellion, such daring.
I thought I had it.
Such blatant disregard for the rules. So him is a maverick. Report to the nearest authority.
Oh no! I'm gonna make it. Behold me! Oh no! Hey, that's me! Boom! Boom! Yeah! Epic. When I told you it was low stakes for the platforming, it's really low stakes. They let you die a lot, it's fine. So cool! It's the fashionista police. Polista?
Stop! Stop! Strike a pose! 247 endless violations of the fashion book.
Whatever.
How do you plead?
Fabulous. Guilty as all sin. I was wondering if I could borrow your turtle. Oh yeah, this city has a warp turtle that we need to get back to the lung. I can disappear at will. You'll never catch me.
Guilty as all sin.
Deportation/execution squad inbound.
Okay.
Please remain chill and disinterested.
Chill and disinterested. That's not what I was expecting. No, I will not.
Warning! 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 Enemy ship detected.
It's the lung. Ha! Oh no, it's our friends.
Run, darling! Don't let them assimilate you! You're a desert flower!
Let's go! I'm a desert flower. What's this? Is this the turtle? It's beautiful. I have control over the notes now. Okay, bye. That was so pretty.
I'm having a freak out!
Yeah, freak out over my music. Ooh! Whee! Here comes the stage. Ooh, that one's really loud. They're cheering for me.
This must be very exciting for you.
What's this thing? I'm jumping off the balcony.
I gotta run in this thing.
That was cool. Light beam. Light beam! Take that. Never stop shredding.
Enough!
Who's that?
Damn! Seriously, enough! What is wrong with you?
I'm a rock star.
I've got kids running all over the city wearing endless non-regulation regalia.
Good.
Take weeks to clean up.
I am the laser brain!
I am the fashionista, chief editor of Glimmer. What do you want?
Well, if it isn't too much trouble, I'll need to borrow your turtle.
Tim, you're trying to get to the cosmic extraordinary.
A Firmatron.
No? Impossible.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I hear the pitter-patter of revolution a few rooftops over.
No. No. Wait. Wait. This is my one, final, and singular offer. You may take the turtle, Tim. But once clear of my city limits, I will pursue you. I will destroy you on a mount of my choosing.
Oh.
Do you accept?
You can try, punk.
You can try, punk.
Back to work, turtle!
Oh, it went too far. I went too far. I don't know how far the jumps go. Oh my god. I'm too excited about the warp turtle. Oh, what's that? I don't love that. Warp turtle.
Warp turtle.
Cool.
You've been hard to find, my friend.
I've been waiting for you, Francis.
It looks like Anbu.
What did you say?
My name's not Francis.
Works for me. Let's hit it.
We did it! We conquered Glimmerdim. I think. Unless the chase starts now. Okay, I think the chase starts now. Shred time!
Give up!
No!
It would be the stylish thing to do.
Never! No! Do it again. Oh my god, this is so hard. Sounds cool though. Whoa, I didn't know I could do that. I can just punch the air whenever I want. I did it! That time went well. Let's go!
Don't let him get away!
No, I messed it up. I gotta think about those before I input them.
Come back! You can't do this to me! My image will never recover!
So cool! Oh, I'm separating from the turtle? Wow! We made it back. Oh, I thought we made it back. That's so much. It's so good.
I made it! I made it!
I made it. What did we miss? A beautiful view. Where is everyone? Oh, hi, Zom.
Welcome back, Captain.
Oh, right.
I am at your service.
Weird.
I'm not the captain, Zom.
I'm quite positive. You are.
Where's Lightman?
I believe he's removing his belongings from the captain's quarters.
Sad.
Wow.
That's my show. That was my performance.
I prefer his earlier work. Lightning was getting a bit stale.
Nuh-uh.
Glimmerdam. It's hot fun in the summertime. I might have found a little piece of myself there.
I liked before he was cool.
Before he was cool.
Oh, this song makes me feel like pulling some shapes.
Let's pull some shapes real quick.
Dance complete.
There's like no one in the club
I
though.
liked before he was cool. Lightning
It's pretty
was
empty.
getting-
Freshest thing I've seen in decades!
Let's go talk to Lightman.
Party's over. Lightman's getting ready to leave.
Weird. Here's the pretty garden.
Lightman, I don't know what to say.
So you'll captain the lung as masterfully as I did.
I'll try.
I'm not the captain. You are. They can't put this on me. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Trust me when I say I believe you, kid.
Huh.
But also trust me when I say you're wrong.
I'm not who you think I am. I'm sorry.
You're sorry, huh? You're sorry?
I just don't want to cause any trouble.
Kid, that's the worst thing about you.
Aww.
Can I make a request as former captain?
Sure.
There's one station to go before you can get back to Calypso. Would you have me in the support slot?
Of course I would.
I'll pick the stage if you don't mind. Got a feeling I won't be around again. And there's an old friend I want to visit.
Okay. Where we
You'll
going?
get there one day, young blood. Even if you don't want to.
Where's that?
The end, I guess.
Everything okay?
You know, all things considered, I'm remarkably calm.
Is it really the end of his career? It's not a mistake. Like, we're a legendary rock star. But it is sad to see him have to, like, leave for me to rise up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be his replacement. For the same reason I don't want to be my uncle's replacement. Johnson or whatever his name is.
Where to?
Actually, wait, what's over here again? The coat check? My merch!
Ah,
You need to change
Captain.
it.
free coat on the house?
The image doesn't look like me anymore. Here's this friend grooving back there.
Where to?
Let's go see Violetta.
I wonder if these little grassy things have names.
Probably.
It's sold out, in my
He's
opinion.
just famous because of his proximity to Lightman.
Okay, rude. I'm right here.
It's a flash in the pan.
Now that everyone likes him, I did.
Fame is
so derivative of what
Now that everyone likes him,
fame is fleeting. Popularity is fleeting. Once people like you, it's not cool to like you anymore. Dang. But look how cool I
It's
am.
bizarre. As I look upon myself, I think, who is that strange creature?
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, if it ain't the captain.
Hi, Violetta.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Doesn't matter if you meant it. It's how it is. How's he taking it?
He seems a little spaced out.
Ah,
Are you
am I what?
upset?
Been upset for a long time. Kinda hard to reach a crescendo, you know?
This about you and Lightman?
You mean Mark?
Mark?
Been about that for a while.
Huh. What were we saying? They said it before and I missed it. I was thinking Marvin or Marcus or something. Could still be Marcus.
Why do you hide up here?
Excuse me?
You're this brilliant, unexplainable creator. I don't even understand the medium, right? And I don't know, you seem ashamed of it.
Ask me how good I am.
How good are you?
I'm the greatest that's ever been. It has nothing to do with shame. I'm just plotting my arrival.
Huh.
What is that?
An alarm? Red alert? Uh-oh. Course change. Hyperion Whale Zone. Home of the Glamourgon Danger Level Dolphin.
Oh, no. Did you do this?
Lightman did.
No! Lightman wanted to choose the stage.
He's going back.
This could be bad. I need a minute. This is so cool. Red alert! I don't think we need to go into the bar. I think we need to go by the,
Where to?
the travel gate.
Wow! Look! I'm scared!
Who was that that said, I love danger?
Where's Lightman?
He's gone.
Uh-oh.
This is bad. Dreadful, hyper-catastrophic.
What's wrong? What's going on?
There are no other options. Francis Vendetti must play.
Francis?
Don't be stupid.
He's the captain.
What about Labradorite Liz?
If he does not play, there is no hope. We'll drift out here forever.
I think we should chill, okay? What's so dangerous about this show? Danger level dolphin doesn't sound so bad.
Francis, dolphins are the most vicious creatures in the universe.
The Hyperion Whale Zone. It's not like other stations.
It is guarded by the Glamourgon. Only Lightman has faced it and lived. And he is not the showman he once was.
If the Glamourgon is not entertained, no one passes through the station. Not the crew, not the ship, not the crowd. No one.
Uh-oh.
And the performer gets vaporized with a laser.
I might never make it home.
Laser brain.
You might not even make it to the Glamourgon.
That's correct. To get a show with the Glamourgon, you must first impress the tastemaker.
She books the stage. Famously hard to impress. Jungle is filled with wandering musicians who never made the cut.
Lightman is in danger. We must act now.
I know that! Maybe we can stop him. Try and skip the dimension before anyone knows we're here.
I can feel it in my antennae. The Glamourgon already knows.
What a goddamn mess!
This is bad. Are we gonna space out?
I'll play.
Wait, what happened to my face makeup?
Absolutely not.
Didn't I have makeup before? It's gone.
You're good, okay? You might even wail. But the Glamourgon will destroy you, Francis.
Francis? I'm afraid this is a moment beyond the measure of Francis Vendetti. There's no Francis Vendetti in The Extraordinary. Out there, damn it! They call me the Laser Brain! Soloist of the first intergalactic transmission. And not a single organism can compare to the power of these 10 little piglets.
You believe that?
Yeah.
I have to.
Wish me luck if you want, darlings. Now watch this. Tell Calypso I was too good for him. I like that. I also like all of these.
Now, watch this.
Let's do it! I feel like these goggles are slipping. I definitely did face makeup in the character creator and it didn't save. We did it yesterday and I didn't even notice till now, but it's fine. This is cool. This tree is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Very good. Shush, you little French pastries. Adore me. Thank you, wonderful crowd. Great to be here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wonderful crowd. Great to be here.
I'm getting turbo interference. What's happening down there?
They have me confused with someone else. They worship me. I've bedazzled them. I'm engaging with the local riffraff.
I'm engaging with the local riffraff.
They're so wiggly, yeah.
You got eyes on Lightman? Can you get through to him?
Nope, not answering. He won't. He's struggling his way up jungle. Same old show, same old song. Ask what the locals thought.
Did you little nuggets see Lightman? How was it?
I don't know what to
do. No help at all.
Lightman survives this, which he probably won't. I'm gonna fire him into space. God.
I should hope so. He's the support.
I gotta get past this.
No, I don't, but I might believe him.
It's too much. It's too loud. It's so bad. What is that? The effects? Overall? The voices? I don't think it's the effects. But we'll try it. Quiet! I should have told him to be quiet. Alright, we're past him. The background music is so subtle. I like it. Okay, let's change this again because I don't know what that was, but it's fine. Tastemaker? Jungle always feels a little electric when there's something special creeping about. And when special things wander this way, they only got one thing on their minds.
The glamour gone.
Out there you might be a monarch of kingdoms, but in the whale zone, you ain't bigger than a ladybug.
It's a new scene.
Exactly. So I must ask you this. Is yours a tale worthy of the Hyperion whale zone?
My story begins at Galaxram, where we brew milk that transports consumers to a Manchester dance party in September 1987. I'm the soloist of the first intergalactic transmission. I am the laser brain!
You're blowing my mind, Cavity.
Before this day ends, I will be stood before the Glamourgon, and it will say, Encore.
Magnifique! You'll need to audition for the Tastemaker. You got a support act?
Yeah, he's called Lightman. He's already on his way.
Excellent. You've got to hype your arrival, my friend. And hype always starts with the early swell out on the jungle moss. Let's hype our arrival. Laser show. They're cheering for me. I love this. The people of Hyperion Whale Zone. Behold. Oh, I fell. You can't jump so high up that you don't see where you're going. What? I just fell in a hole. Oh, I went too far. Because I jumped, they let me jump off of this. I'm not doing so good on the platforming. Hey, it's Lightman! Hey, Zom.
Zom.
Francis, my little humanoid companion.
It's Liz.
Traveling well? I hope so.
What is that? In the distance?
Lightning has secured an audition with the Tastemaker. The show is about to begin.
Oh, shoot.
What happens now?
Up ahead is a listening outpost. They've got many ears on many sounds. Make a show in there. Answer their questions. Play some guitar if you can. The Tastemaker listens to all broadcasts from the listening outposts. We need your name to reach her before you do.
Okay. Where am I gonna land? What's all this? Oh.
Hey up there!
Oh, this is it. Listening outpost.
Last almighty! Right in the horns.
Crap, sorry.
Ah, fine. It's fine. Heard you staring at the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Place is even.
What are you doing up there?
I'm the furthermost scout on the frontier. Listening out for the new sounds. They're waiting for you at the outpost.
This is cute. Look at all these.
Look, here he comes!
I saw him from his atmosphere.
It's just like my dreams.
Soloist of the first intergalactic transmission.
That's me.
Welcome to the frontier. We've watched your rise with immense curiosity. Marching towards the Tastemaker, yeah?
One boot after the other.
Solid. I can see your sound playing out well here. I have organized an interview with the Public Audio Zappers.
Okay.
A meet and greet, if it's not too much trouble.
No, that's fine. I demand no one look me in the eye.
Of course.
I think it's fine.
I could die
Just like
right
in the
now.
Zaposphere.
We said his name 3 times and he has appeared!
Hyperionites, fresh into the whale zone, here with us now on Devo and Bitbot.
Are we on a radio show now?
It's the laser brain!
Greetings.
Greetings.
You're touring out here to impress the Tastemaker, hoping to get a show booked with the Glamour Gun.
If the Tastemaker were listening right now, what would you say to her?
Welcome to the Age of Labradorite, Liz. I look forward to a lofty endorsement. I'd say welcome to the jungle. I mean...
Welcome to the age of...
We've got 1 trillion questions sent in from across the Zaposphere. Think you can handle it?
You may have 1, you may have 2, you may have 3. Can I fail this? Let's do 2. Let's go middle of the road.
You may have 2.
So shall it be written. Question 1. What are 3 essentials on your backstage right?
It's probably more fun to do all of them, but whatever. Shasha tea leaves, 4 miles of fruit roll-up, an ice replica of La Sagrada Familia. I don't like fruit roll-up that much. I don't know what this is, but we talked about the tea before. I like tea.
Shasha tea leaves.
Oh, we gotta pick 3. An octopus mixologist, non-negotiable, an eerie fortune teller, a flightless bird who smokes a pipe. Sure.
An octopus mixologist, non-negotiable.
hot air balloon, a marble staircase that leads to nowhere, a hover car with a full tank of gas and no plates.
A hot air balloon.
These are all very
Question
fun.
number 2. Ooh, this one's salty. Have you had any companions on the road?
Ooh, salty. I think this is a reference to how Van Halen had to have a bowl of M&Ms with the brown ones removed, provided by the venue. I mean, there's a ton of artists that have, like, really specific green room demands and stuff, right? But that one's really famous. A moth who is fluent in a dead language. Harold Dent, though he'd been dead for several years when we met. Ah, yes, a girl with the memories of a Korean tank commander. The moth one.
A moth who is fluent in a dead language.
You've been a peach.
Nah, I should have done 3 questions. I chickened out. I thought maybe we could fail and it was a quiz.
And
We're clear. Okay.
The contest winners are outside.
Huh. Their radio voices are so different. It was a trick they put in the contract. If it wasn't done, then they checked and the safety provisions in the contract were followed and often found violations. Oh, dang. Clever. I mean, kinda like sneaky, but clever. You can actually go backwards there. I'm gonna keep going.
I'll wear the same shirts as him.
Photo op.
All right, everyone, step right up and get your photo.
Red carpet. Pull shapes. What's my favorite shape? This one's pretty good.
That's all we have time for, darlings.
Only 2 people? Okay, bye.
Incoming message. Zipnoid priority.
Where is that priority-wise?
Right near the top.
Okay, patch it through.
Hi, Lateman.
Francis! Sorry about leaving the English way. Had to make my move while the getting was good, you understand?
Lightman, what have you done? You've marooned us all.
Oh, no, not if we put on a show to remember. And kid, I got exactly 1 memorable show left in me.
Alright, if you say so. Violetta is gonna cut you up. Violetta's devastated. Violetta's raging. She's gonna cut you up.
Violetta's gonna cut you up.
Don't you worry about Violetta. She's a drag.
What? No, she's not. She makes the show.
I'm pretty sure she's a genius.
Never mind all that. You and I, we're trailblazers. We're the last gunslingers in town. Kid, this is our destiny.
This isn't about destiny. This is about you. It's about you reaching out to something that's never gonna come back.
Okay, also rude.
And not caring who gets hurt along the way.
That part's true.
Violetta deserves better than you. Better than both of us.
I'm about to go on stage for the Tastemaker. You got it, kid?
My name is... And you listen to me. Tonight, it's my stage.
Make sure your set finishes on time. You can let me know how it looks from the stands. I've got no one left to impress. What does that mean?
You can let me know how it looks from the stands.
Oh, you save it for the spotlight, Captain.
He's so salty.
We're sending a report down the line. Care to sprinkle a few notes over the top?
It's not letting me do the thing. There we go. Wonderful. Magical. I don't know, I'm getting kind of a bad feeling. I shouldn't have doubts.
I feel suddenly lightheaded.
But like, I'm worried about Violetta, and I don't like that Lightman doesn't respect her.
As if the
Or are we going
of my mind were
we going on a trip?
marching in some sideways parade.
All right. The Beatles of my mind.
You're heading to the tastemaker.
That's the plan.
That's right.
You think she'll like you?
Yeah.
Or hurl you into space?
I've been hurled into space before. It's barely an inconvenience.
Look how wobbly this all is. Oh, it's another one of these. Oh, okay. There's Lightman.
This must be Lightman's audition. Broadcast live from the Tastemaker.
Better be good.
Hopefully it's not his last stand.
Hi, Zom.
Lightman's audition is coming to an end.
And? How was it?
It was fine.
That's it? What does fine mean?
I was led to believe fine was a devastating critique.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I'll just have to be even more spectacular than usual.
I'm afraid that may not be enough.
What? Why?
A poor opening act is like a stale hors d'oeuvre or a terrible kiss. Does not bode well for the main affair. Even your most spectacular show may not be enough to sway the Tastemaker.
There's nothing we can do?
Oh, there's something, but it's far too dangerous. I wouldn't suggest
There's
it at all.
something?
Even though it's very close.
What is it?
Tell me.
Tell me.
A monumental event in waiting. A creature that only appears once every 10,000 years. If you can convince it to carry you to the Tastemaker.
A publicity stunt.
There's a village. It's in a cave on the far side of this field. The rest is up to you. And Francis, there's something else you should know.
My name's not Francis.
Yeah?
The time in Calypso is 7:04 p.m. on Saturday evening.
Is it my show time?
My show? Crap! I'm on in an hour?
I know. Seems almost impossible, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Can we broadcast my show for the Glamourgon to Calypso? Honestly, I don't feel like shredding just this moment. I have stuff to do.
Hey man, is it cool if I go in?
Are you sure? It's pretty bleak in there. There's no partying, obviously. It's a no-party zone. Might wake the damn thing up.
I'll make sure not to party.
No noise of any kind, okay? The flower pots might start dancing. Dancing's how parties start, apparently.
Mm-hmm. No noise zone.
Oh, he's brilliant. Lightman. Well, he is. Really. We've seen it before, but I thought this time... I thought he might have added a little... shrubbery. You know, shrubbery?
Shrubbery?
Something fresh. A bloom of something strange and new and... Am I making any sense?
Yeah. I can shred in here. They didn't take away my shred button. But it's a no party zone. Shh. Oops. Oopsies.
Monster. It's Zeppelin-sized.
Can I wake it up? Can I talk to any of these people? Just adding more instruments.
Little dude, is that you causing a rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might be back in business yet. Huh, keep it up.
What time is it? I don't know how much more of this. I mean, I know I'm supposed to wake up this this creature, but we're gonna take a quick stretch refreshment break before I get into the like ending. I think is the ending, and I need to warm up. Maybe I need to throw on another layer or something. Thanks for hanging out. I love this music. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Eddie, hi, how are you? You're here just in time. I think we're close to the ending. We have to audition for the tastemaker. But instead of auditioning for the tastemaker, we're causing a scene and waking up a party monster, which I'm looking forward to.
Little dude.
Little dude.
Is that you causing a... Oh,
Just finishing up work. Nice. Did he go back to Calypso? No, we haven't been back yet. But it's an hour before our concert was supposed to start. So we're hoping, I'm hoping that the show gets broadcast somehow also back to Calypso at the same time. Thank you. We've got a really interesting fit today. I hope it fits the
I like Lightman,
the vibe.
He's royalty. But I don't know. This time...
Oh, also, Lightman isn't the captain anymore. The ratings are... We were getting better ratings from the broadcast than he was. So they made me the captain of the lung, and Lightman's like, alright, I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna do one final show. These are sliding back again. Hang on. This is so silly. Okay.
I wanted a stampede, you know? I wanted to experience something raw and unseen.
Raw.
I wanted to fear for my life.
I feel that. Something new, something different. Oh, we get to pull some shapes. Do the shapes with me. Fun. I was worried Lightman might go to the villain route. Glad he didn't. He's like borderline villain route. Like, we're not really sure. Because he went behind our back to set up this show. And if he's going to perform for the Glamourgon could possibly kill everybody. So we have to put on a good show, otherwise everybody dies. And he kind of forced that. But it's not full villain like I hate everybody. It's like, I'm really bummed that I'm not top of the ratings anymore.
This place is one funky riff away from catastrophe.
It's gonna be okay, dude.
If anyone goes upstairs and causes a racket, well...
That's me.
I could lose my pension.
Oh, sorry. I hope you don't. It's not your fault that I'm causing a scene. What's over here? Oh, I can't do anything yet. I still think it's funny that I can't shred in the elevator. You just go completely quiet. Narcissistic rock star, yeah. Oh, and Lightman went the villain route because Lightman disrespected Violetta. He was like, we don't need her, she's trash, she's a drag. But she's really talented. We did it! We woke somebody up! What's up?
Whoa. Where's the party?
Right here.
This is my jam. They're playing my jam. What is your name, friend? They call me Floyd.
Hey, Floyd.
I got a favor to ask you, Floyd. You want to ride on my head, don't you? Yes, Floyd. I do.
I think there was another area I could have gone to, but that's okay. I know, we love Violetta. She's so cool. Also, Lightman keeps calling me Francis. That's not my name. The fireworks are so good. Dueling stages!
Lightman!
Hey, Lightman.
Here we are, young blood, at the gates of Graceland.
You have made a humongous miscalculation. I will not be renewing your contract. You've put lives in our hands.
You've put lives in our hands.
Shush now. None of that.
Lives are important. Time to duel.
Shoulders back, stand up tall. You're...
This is true.
Who are you?
I'm having a young heart attack. No, we gotta go in confident, but I'm still mad at him. Can I shred? Not yet. Let's see the Glamagon! It's you? Or are you the tastemaker?
You've come a long way, baby.
Wait, did she introduce herself as the tastemaker in the beginning? I completely forgot.
You? I know you. You're the tastemaker?
I am. I alone booked the stage for the Glamagon, and a more dazzling application I have not seen.
I told you. Lightman and... It's an event of celestial enormity.
You're eager for judgment, Lightman. Then you shall have it. Lightman, jammer of the Glamagon. When we first met, you were already a beast among slow-moving mammals. You have dared the universe to deny something so frightfully evolved.
She's so cool.
And in the process, you've become one of the greats.
Words that will wander my dreams.
And the teenage riot? You look different.
I am.
I am.
You are a frightening talent. When I arrange every facet of you in my mind, I can hear you like a chord. And in the wonder of that music, there is something utterly unexpected.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Aww.
Yet, the chord contains a flaw.
Uh-oh.
A dissonant note. Just a whisper of it. You know what it sounds like to me?
Francis?
No?
It sounds like folk music, Francis.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Spicy.
That's not true. I'm the...
There it is again. Folk, strummed by a ghoul in your mind. Who is he?
It's my uncle.
My uncle. He's a legend. Where I come from.
What
we couldn't
is
shake
his
it
name?
after all this. Johnson Vendetti.
Francis, I wouldn't.
You're gonna summon him.
Johnson Vendetti.
No!
Vendetti.
Vendetti! Lightman, what cheap trick is this?
You did bring me here because of my uncle, you liar!
He's got nothing to do with the old man.
You liar!
He's never even met him.
You think you could just enlist another Vendetti? Dress him up and I wouldn't notice.
Another Vendetti? What are you talking about?
He does not know.
He doesn't need to know. It's got nothing to do with him.
It's haunting me.
When Lightman faced the Glamogon, he was not alone.
He had an opening act.
Who was... Oh. No.
That's how he died?
He was supporting Johnson Vendetti.
Oh.
You knew my uncle? You lied to me. The whole time. You were just trying to bring back Johnson Vendetti. Like all those other folks. Searching in me for some dead man I never met.
Oh, we didn't ever meet him. I don't think I knew that.
No, that's not true. Maybe I did want to bring him back. But I never asked you to be like him. I never wanted you to be anything other than whatever it is you are.
The universe turns, Lightman. Stars die, evolutionary branches rise and fall. Yet you have remained in your singular moment.
A legacy act.
And the stage of the Glamogon is reserved for the future, not the past.
Ooh, this is so good.
Francis, the future is yours, if you have the courage to grasp it. But you cannot face the Glamogon with a head full of ghosts. Your application to jam with the Glamogon has been denied.
I'm sorry, kid. You'll understand one day.
No!
Wait!
My dreams! We just gotta go jam in Calypso instead. Being yeeted into space. Going home. Oh, what a twist. Oh, we're back at the Cosmic Extraordinary first? Are we just going, we're just showing it as we go past? Back to the basement of Lightman's. That building. Or are we not going home yet? Francis. And the folk music. Aww.
Well, it really don't seem like that long ago that I was standing here. Rain falling down on my toes, platform 23. It really don't seem like that long ago. Time goes by so fast. It really don't seem like that long ago. I still replay the past. And if it don't work out, you live and you learn. If it don't work out,
We do go home.
you crash and you burn.
Oh yeah, that guy showed up. Oh? They really do villainize folk music in this game. It's not that bad. It's great. I'm trying to shred. Doesn't want me to shred.
No.
Epiphany? That's me! From Galaxram. Soloist of the first intergalactic transmission. Pew 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 pew. I wonder if these all change based on what you pick. It's so good. Alright, we're playing for the tastemaker.
Now, that is strange. No folk music, not a flighty strum. Maybe I was wrong about you.
I crushed all my self-doubt.
But what will the folks of Calypso make of this new creature?
Calypso? Never heard of the place. Maybe you're thinking of someone else.
Maybe I am. Where you headed?
You know where I'm headed.
To the Glamourgon!
The Glamourgon.
Okay, we didn't have to play for the tastemaker. She was like, alright, you're fine. Or maybe that was us playing, with all those cool scenes in the background.
Anything?
No. Wait.
To the Glamourgorgon.
It's the strange fleshy creature.
What?
Zom, move the ship around.
He's become his own JoJo stan.
We're rolling out.
Where are we going?
It's time for my arrival.
She's gonna be our opener. Violetta rules. Let's play together. Home of the Glamourgon, now performing the Laserbrain Labradorite Liz. My own name is hard to say. It's packed. It's the biggest venue of my life. Yeah! It's so beautiful! Don't stare directly into the Glamourgon.
Greetings, little humanoid.
I've marched across the galaxy to jam with you, Glamourgon. From the far side of Galaxram, where we brew milk that transports consumers to a Manchester dance party in September 1987.
Yes.
I am the soloist of the first intergalactic transmission. I am the Laserbrain!
I've heard of you.
I'm a big deal. Let's play. Oh. I already messed up. We're gonna die. No! Bad start. I cannot do those, they're so hard. Okay, this rules though. I don't think we'll get penalized for doing that part wrong. Oh, cool. miss the first one every time. I don't... This is stressful. There are lives on the line. We didn't die yet. Okay, hopefully I do better this time. No, I pressed that. I thought I did. This time I'm just... not hitting them at the same time. I was like hitting one before the other. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh no! Okay. No. No. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm pressing what you're telling me to. For being the core mechanic of this game, sometimes the playing guitar is really funky. Okay, next stage. Good. Short ones. Lots of flourishes. Ooh. Did we get it? Need some more of these. The crowd goes wild. Yes. We did it! Amazing.
You are a being of rare brilliance.
Pleasure? I barely even try.
As are you, Glamourgon.
Rare and brilliant as you are.
This voice is really cool.
It was not your music that shocked my gelatinous mammoth mind. Your laser show. It is unrivaled in this dimension.
Violetta!
Who is responsible?
Violetta!
I don't think I'm allowed to say.
Why not? It's her moment. Here she is.
Dope.
My name is the Miragium.
Ooh, cool.
And that is all you shall ever know.
You are a transformative talent, Miragium. You may count yourself among the visionaries who have entertained the Glamourgon.
That means very little to me.
The Miragium. That name may form a mantra on my lips. Your cosmic lung is cleared for the next station.
Nice. You're most gracious. Thank you, my new friend. You couldn't stop me if you tried. Let's try to give some Miragium sass.
You couldn't stop me if you tried.
I'm also giving you this complimentary Galaxy Skipper by Anti-Engine. If you want the impossible, you want Anti-Engine.
A skipper? Oh, nice.
There's nothing like a cruise across the universe to shake those post-show jitters. Is there anyone you want to pick up along the way?
Violetta.
Yeah, I think there is.
We did it! Hands in the air.
So, what now?
Well, I'm the laser artist who inspired a Glamourgon. Probably gonna cruise around. Forget my friends. Get some questionable habits. Reap the benefits of fame.
Alright. Woman who knows what she wants.
No one knows it's you.
I'll wear the helmet. Wait, is that?
Lightman? Dude, you okay?
Hey.
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 You wanna lift?
No. I got a lot to chew over.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I thought it didn't matter. And I was right.
I don't know if you were right.
Kid, you're a star.
We'll catch you around, Mark.
Can you come back and get me later?
I'll think about it.
Bye.
Where are we going?
Who cares? We're on a victory lap.
Did you know Lightman played with Johnson Vendetti?
That was way before my time. I suspected he might not have been alone. I didn't know it was your uncle. Wanna know something crazy I heard about Johnson Vendetti?
Yes?
He hated the outdoors. Rivers, streams, mountains, everything he wrote about.
What?
That's just who he dreamt he was.
Huh.
Yay! Wait, do we go back to Calypso? Johnny Galvatron, hi, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. I love this game. Ooh, they burnt our sign? So do we bail on the concert entirely and everybody's pissed? Let's find out. It's dark.
You can't just leave me here.
It's foggy. Why didn't we go with her? That sounds like way more fun. Hoping he could show off in Calypso. Either we'll be showing off or everybody's gonna be mad. I hope we get to say our piece about how we're not into folk music, really. Sick costume, thanks. Double sunglasses. We dressed up for the occasion.
I'll never readjust.
You've still gotta play your hometown show.
I don't know, that poster, I don't know.
I can't. I missed it. The festival's over.
You haven't missed the after party.
Oh, nice.
I forgot about the after party.
You nervous?
No, I'm not. Determined. No, I'm not. Content. No, I'm not. Pensive.
No, I'm not.
We got this.
Where are you gonna go?
Impossible to say when I'm not behind the wheel. Turns me into a hopeless wanderer, and I feel like it's time to wander.
Well, I thought, you know, that we were a good team.
We're just starships passing in the night, kid. I'm not looking for a collaborator. Not for a while.
Alright.
So what? That's it then?
Fair enough. Professionally, personally, we'll see you later.
No. I wouldn't be happy with that. I owe you. The lung owes you. That's why I'll find you again. And...
Yeah?
don't forget Francis altogether.
Aww.
He's
That's
a friend
true.
of mine.
Aww. I'll pass that on. I won't forget.
I won't forget. Goodbye, Violetta.
Bye. Later. I want to jump on your ship one last time. No shred button. The only thing we have left is to walk to the after party. She's gone! I'll never forget this. We get to run through this cool forest again. This is where we started out. But does he keep the fit? Apparently. It seems like it. The fit rules. Oh, did you mean my costume or Labradorite's costume? Labradorite's costume is way cooler. Scenic Lookout, Summit. Leaf Road Ridge, that's right. Now we get the shred button. Oh, but I can't do the mid-air thing. Who's that over there? On the bridge. We're playing for the field. We're playing for the stars. Playing for the fireflies. I think they like it. I really like the field scene, yeah. I screenshotted so many things in this game. Wait, let's screenshot this one again, because I have the daytime version of this. I can put them side by side. Summit!
You kid! You!
Alright, time to face things. The consequences. Summit. Yeah, it's Celeste.
There is a world of unpleasantness coming your way, Vendetti.
Nah.
Where the hell were you?
In outer space. In Galaxram.
On the far side of the universe.
Mel, welcome in. You're just in time. It's basically Night in the Woods.
And what in Lord's name are you wearing? Johnson Vendetti wouldn't be seen dead in a getup like that.
Picked it up in the desert dimension of Glimmerdim. Found it in a mall in a closet on a boat. An alien named Calvaggio called it a triumph of the human spirit.
An alien named Calvaggio called it a triumph of the human spirit.
I ain't got time for your nonsense, boy.
No, he called it a triumph of the human spirit.
Rami, I am the nonsense. Now, cut the lights. I'm about to make my entrance.
I swear to all that is holy, if you are not on that stage in 5 seconds...
What are you gonna do? It's the same, like, text 2 as the game I was not joshing. Due to it being in the woods at night. It is, like, it's a visual novel. With lots of text and lots of choices. Kiss this old man.
An entrance, whether literal or metaphysical, cannot be undone. Cut the lights.
You better give these folks what they paid for, Vendetti.
I'm gonna give them something more.
I love it. It's the show of your dreams. It's Goldie.
I am the laser brain from Galaxram. I am the soloist of the first intergalactic transmission. And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, you'll remember this night for the rest of your lives.
We did it! That ending goes hard. There you are! Hell yeah, this ruled. Thank you for the art. Yay! It's so good. Oh my goodness. There you are again. Thank you for everything. Oh my god. Yeah, she definitely helped with the light show. My cheeks hurt for smiling. Thank you, Beethoven and Dinosaur. Credits. Thank you for the yay. TT. That was so perfect. We come back, we show everybody who we really are. We're still Francis, but we're a rock star. Yeah, the voice acting, there's so many good voice actors, so many famous people on the voice team. You did a fantastic job making this, seriously. I've been looking forward to playing this for a long time. Hey, wait, and the Calvaggio voice? Incredible. And I finally got to play it and I'm so happy. A nuanced performance, definitely. Okay, the shades are coming off. Whoa, it's so bright. I shed a single tear. Eric's been telling me I'd love this for a while. You would love it. Everyone play it. I need to play more visual novels. Especially this game, it has platforming. It has platforming. But no consequences. You can mess up and still have a great time. No stress, other than the turmoil of the story. I'm gonna go play the character creator for hours. And like, it's just so wholesome and you get so immersed. After the stream of this last night, I was lucid dreaming the desert planet. Amazing. I need to play more Guitar Gear based video games, definitely. I want to see the dialogue system used. Thank you, Annapurna. I should be reading these credits closer. I got carried away. Space imagery, Lunchbox light font. Production babies. Unreal Engine, Beethoven and Dinosaur.